Hello, hello, hello. I'm making a puppet video for Pat, and I want to talk about some of the social dynamics that I observe, and it's very interesting what I observe. Okay, so I let the giraffe say it. Okay, first of all, Pat, I want to thank you for being my friend, and I want to thank you for liking us hand puppets. Yes, I want to thank you too, Pat. I appreciate that very much. Even if you say personal stuff about me, the crocodile, I still appreciate that very much. Yes, we appreciate that so much, and that makes us feel like we're not so alone in the world. We got someone to appreciate our interactions here on in the video, and so we want to share our thoughts today. And what I have been observing here in the chat room is very interesting. So Nicola, Nikki Daisy, is her nickname. Nicola is her real name the mother gave her, and Nikki is what they have always called her. And Daisy and Dandelion are her artist names. Yes. She does not give away her real name. Okay. Her real last name and her real middle name. She will not do that. So, what I observed is that Nicola has many haters. Okay. There are many, many, many people that do not like Nikki. Okay. They hate her. Yes. Yes, they hate her and they wish her death. And they told her to commit suicide. And they told her to starve to death. And they told Pat and Nicola that. And that makes Nicola very sad. Made Nicola very angry also. Yes, that is so unethical and so sad and so unnecessary to do, right? To say such mean things to Pat and Nicola. Okay. So now let's look at the causality here. What's happening? Why is that hater saying something so mean to Pat and Nicola? Okay. And so many crudish things. Okay, why did he say such mean things to them? So let's look at what happened. So that's our question to the hater. Okay, what is going on inside of your brain? Okay, what is happening in there? Are you on bath salts? Are you drunk? I think it's both. Bath salt and alcohol. Too much whiskey also. Yes, and I also think that that man has never even looked at himself, at his own childhood, at his trauma, at his pain. He was also a very lonely and sad child. And if he wasn't, it doesn't take a psychic to figure that out. If he wasn't, he would not be so mean, right? That is very, very obvious. Yes, and Nikki blocks people like that. That is the natural consequence of those kind of actions. But let's take a look at why the hater does that. So why 100 haters? in the chat room yesterday were so mean to Nikki and Pat, particularly Nikki. They really they don't despise Pat very much. They despise Nikki the most. So why is that? When Nikki is just a harmless dork with a harmless dork haircut. So why do they hate her so much? Why do you hate Nikki so much? What did she do to you? Yes, what did Nikki do to you? What did she do? She's harmlessly interacting with Pat, having a nice word dance together with the hand puppets, innocent, and making each other feel a little bit less lonely in this conundrum of society and this being around so many cold people in the world. Two souls come together and they talk to each other and they make each other feel better. That's a good thing. That's nice. The haters, they should be happy about that. Why are they so mad that they have to retaliate and say, I hope you starve to death? Why would that would take Nicola a long time though to starve to death? And I'm sure that would take Pat a very long time too. So, but that's such a mean thing to say, right? Wouldn't that be very mean if someone said that to you? So, but Nikki doesn't talk like this. She would never say something like this, not even to the worst hater. She loves everyone. I love everyone. I love everyone. We love everyone. We three here. We love everyone, every living being, every entity. We send sunbeams of love out to you, okay? And healing energy and pranayama, prana, sunbeams of love, okay? And kundalini and tantra yoga, and it's wonderful, okay? And we all should practice the self-love, okay? We can also, Nicola was accused of self-sexting, yes, because she shows boundaries and she says, this is my blue god sphere, okay? I love my body, okay? I love myself. And whatever people say bounces off. Okay, it's false. Okay, it's not true. The slander against Nicola, it's not true. Okay, and Nicola stands up for herself. Okay, for her right to sext herself, for her right to empower herself, for her right to love her body, for her right to not be ashamed of being a woman, for her right to not be ashamed of having very big boobs, for her right to not be ashamed of having big German booty, for her right to be happy with her body, okay? Be happy with the abundance. Be happy with the estrogen, abundance, overflow. Be happy with the kundalini energy. Be happy with all of this. Be happy that all the chakras are wide open. Okay, it's a wonderful thing. But then what happens with the haters? What happens with the male haters? Are they confused now about this? Why are you so confused? What is so confusing about a dork loving her body and not giving a hoot about what society says or thinks? Why is that so confusing? And why do you hate her so much, What did she do to you? So all she did was she was nice to everyone. Okay. She sent love letters to some. Actually, just one. Yeah. Love letters and poetry. And it's not appreciated at all because that Viking man, he puts his, what he thinks self-respect, his pride, he puts that over anything else. He puts that over love. He puts that even over lust. It's all about his pride, and his prestige. He wants to be the Ice King, ice cold. And then Nicola and Pat, they play with each other. The Ice Man, the Ice King, Viking, he sees that, and something happens inside of his brain. Like, there's an inner child in there, behind that big fat armor, behind that masculine armor of testosterone. There's an inner child in there, and that inner child sees that interaction with the puppets, and that inner child says, I never really had a mommy to love me, and I want a mommy. I want a mama like Nicola to love me and hold me. But that's forbidden. I'm not allowed to do this in society, okay? Because society standards told him that he has to have taste. He has to have standards. He can't be just a loving dork. No, he can't do that. That would be ridiculed. Then he would be ridiculed for the rest of his life if he did that. So he sees Pat's and Nicola's interaction, and some heavy stuff comes up, some heavy feelings come up. Is it jealousy? We don't know. We're asking you what it is. You don't tell us. Tell yourself. Meditate on it. Tell yourself what it is. What is it that you feel for Nicola? Okay. Find out. Nicola's always here. Okay. It's not going anywhere. Nicola is all of your guys' therapist. Nicola is Big Mama. Okay. Here for every soul and entity to give love, to give sunbeams of love to. And that's what we hand puppets are made for. We are made for this psychological, healing, therapeutic interaction with you, to show you what compassion is, to show you what honesty is. We want to be honest with honesty. That is not on people's minds. Honesty, no. People lie through their teeth. People lie to themselves. That's what you do. That's what you do, Zane. Okay? You lie to yourself. You've lied your entire life to yourself. But you said some some things. You leaked some things out. Okay. Maybe while your brain was a little bit intoxicated, you leaked some things out, and we don't forget that. What you said. Okay. You lied to yourself. You didn't love who you really want to love. And then you have problems in your relationships. Yes, and baby, it takes two to tango. Okay. Maybe you drove your ex into insanity, and believe me, Nicola does not want that to happen to her. No way. Okay, so you see Pat and Nicola interacting with each other harmlessly, and you have a Chernobyl meltdown. Okay, and you have many of those. We've seen you have those meltdowns. Okay, we've seen it, and we pay very close attention. We have psychological eyes for that. Yes, see, yes, they're good eyes. Yes, we see all of this stuff, and we wonder what's going on. You know, why that anger? Why this hurt? And why did Gadwin say the love thing, that's not working out? What do you mean, love thing? We haven't seen you loving anyone yet. What is love? Is love sending women mixed messages? You know? Is love being two-faced? No, it's not. What is love? Do you know what love is? Do you think love is doggy position? Well, that's a lovely position, but that's not love. Okay, so, or, you know, all of your fantasies that you have about cow udders, is that love? No, that's not love. That's your biological need, and there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, it's wonderful, it's great, we need to embrace that, but it would be nice if we can allow love too, you know, to be part of this. That would be nice, right? Is love taking a woman and putting her into a closet? Is love a chador? Is love getting mad at the woman for having a loving interaction with another man? Just because they're having a loving interaction with each other? Or getting mad at a woman for writing a nice heartfelt poem to another man? Is that the total love buster? So Nicola doesn't even know any of you yet. Yeah. Even the Facebook boyfriends, you know, she doesn't trust anyone. She doesn't know these people. You know, the Facebook boyfriends, that is a long-term study project too. But she doesn't see the Facebook boyfriends interacting with other boyfriends. So that makes it a lot harder to see through. But in the chat room, we have a lifetime long-term psychological test going on. We have like, well, Nicola has done that for years, but this particular chat room called the group therapy, that has been going on now for a little over a year, or a year, maybe a year and a couple of months. And Nicola is getting to know people better, learning more, finding out why men are immature and what's going on, but it's only 10%. So there's 90% more to explore in this. Many questions to ask in this conundrum, in this enigma. Yes, you are an enigma. That's a good name. That's a real enigma, that brain. Okay. And we appreciate Frank very much. Okay. Frank, you're nice. We like you because you like Nicola publicly. And that's very nice of you. And that pisses a lot of people off. Yes, a lot of people don't like that at all. They say mean things to her and then they get real mad that you say nice things to her. They don't want anyone saying nice things to Nicola. They don't want Nicola to feel good. They don't want Nicola to have some kind of good feeling and about herself, some self-esteem boost. No, they don't want that to happen. They want to see Nicola crushed to the ground. They want to see Nicola in despair. Okay. And we don't understand that. We cry about that. We don't know why you're doing this. Why do you want Nicola feeling sad? Why can't you be happy for Nicola that she finds a couple of friends, a couple of buddies, to interact with? Why do you have to be so mean? Why do you get so angry? Why do you get so mad that you have to do such mean bullying? Why do you do this? Why do you shame people so much? Have you been shamed as a child? Yes, they have. Okay, I know they have. Okay. So we appreciate Frank. We appreciate you. You're very mature. Okay. We really thank you for that. And we love you. And we love all of you. We love all beings and all entities. And we are here for you. If someone really wants to talk to us, we are here. Okay? Nicola is here for you. She will answer any question. Okay? She will talk to you on Facebook video chat too, as friends. Okay? See how it goes. But you are afraid. You're afraid, right? What are you afraid of? You're afraid that what could happen? I'm not going to answer the question for you. Can you answer that question for yourself? What are you afraid of? Okay. And we appreciate WC for saying some things that are very, very, very courageous. Okay. You speak for all men, by the way. Yeah. So, but the other ones, they don't dare to say that. They don't dare to talk about their health problems like that. Okay. So it's very courageous of you. And Nicola is here for you. Nicola is here to help you do the total detox. Okay. And for anyone who wants to do a total detox, Nicola, she has collected all that information. She knows way more than your physician knows. And we are controlled by the medical industry, so, and by Hollywood, and so much brain muddying going on in the world, and people don't even realize that this is happening. They don't even realize how much they have been indoctrinated with all of these things, with all of that propaganda from all of these industries and agendas. Okay, so Nicholas here for you to straighten facts out, to help you, to make you heal. Yeah, that is Nicola's mission in her life. That makes her feel good to do that. Okay, so I love you all. Pat, I give you a big kiss. Okay, I give you a kiss, same. I know you don't like that, but I do it anyway. And we kiss all of you. Okay, so take care. We love you infinitely much.